Hi everyone! As always, you're going to want to start with a clean face. I've used Fresh Soy Face Cleanser for all skin types and Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream. I've started with a Ben Nye cream color in lime green, and I'm using a damp Mehron face smoothie to apply this. Just start by dabbing it onto any places of your face that may have extra redness on a normal basis. We're not going to apply this really heavy. This is going to be a really thin coat over your whole face. I tend to become red around my nose, my chin, sides of my mouth, and on my forehead. So I'm really going to concentrate on those areas. Don't worry about using only a dabbing motion for this. You can smooth it across your skin because, again, we're not going to do this really heavy. Again, don't forget to do your ears. You might want to use the other side of the face smoothie because it has a smaller kind of pointed edge to it, and it'll really help you get into those creases and crevices. Then I'm going to go back after doing one layer and just kind of make sure that I didn't miss any spots and just dab where I see any redness. Then I'm using Neutrogena Shine Control in the color Natural Ivory. You're going to want a lot of this product. I did not put enough on the back of my hand. Use way more than that. I'm going to use a latex sponge, and I am going to dab when I do it this time over my entire face. Anywhere that I've applied the green, I'm going to apply the Neutrogena. This is going to give your skin kind of like a grayish look to it. It's really going to make it look devoid of any blood flow, and that's what you really want when you're doing a Feshly Dead. And then go ahead and apply a coat to your lips as well, just to give a really good anchor for the color that we're going to do later. And then I went over with the Mehron Smoothie just to kind of even it out a little. Then I used Bill Nye cream color in Army Green, and again I used it with the Mehron face smoothie. This time I used the small end so that I could contour on the cheeks. I dabbed just from the ear all the way to the mouth, and then I used the large side of the smoothie to really blend it well. I cannot stress enough how important blending can be with any look. Then I'm using the latex sponge to just go over the very edges and really blend those in well. This is the same latex sponge that I used with the Neutrogena Shine Control color. This is going to help it blend in, and then I go over with the Mehron face smoothie just to make sure that it's not too vibrant. Using the other end of the Mehron face smoothie, I am dabbing whatever product is left over onto my eyes to really give that like rotting flesh look around the eyes. Then I'm just going over all the places where I get redness again. Again, my nose, edges of my mouth. Then using a clean latex sponge, I'm going over the edges around my eyes to really blend. My nose, my mouth, and again over that contouring on the cheek just to lighten it up a tiny bit. Then I'm going to use a Revlon Colorstay palette, and there's a really dark blue, almost purplish color I'm going to be using with an E.L.F. Professional eyeshadow brush. I'm going to just take this color and I'm going to dab it onto my eyelids and going down underneath my eye, I'm going to just really lightly kind of dab that color in there and then feather it all outwards to just start blending it really well. Don't be afraid to get this color into that little crease under your eye that kind of outlines any bags that may be showing up, because this will intensify the look and make you look even more like a rotting corpse. Again, just apply this color right into those creases. Don't be afraid of this color. Don't be afraid of getting it all over your eyes. Now I'm going to take it, I'm going to use this exact same color on my lips. I'm starting on the innermost area of my lips and working my way outwards to give that kind of rotting mouth look. Then I'm going to go ahead and outline my lips with it, but I'm not going to be too careful because, again, this color is used to really show that my skin is devoid of any blood flow. So if it's a little bit messy around the edges, that's just fine. Next, I'm using a Revlon Colorstay palette with an eyebrow brush that I got from a drugstore. I'm using this with the kind of brownish coppery color mixed with the cream color, and I'm going to just apply this right to my eyebrows because I did go over them with the green and with the Neutrogena, and they've sort of canceled them out. But I do want to have eyebrows, just don't want them to be too extreme. So I'm just using a really light color on them. Next, I'm going to use Mehron setting powder. I love this stuff, and I'm going to be using it with my Sephora Pro Airbrush number 55. Just apply this really liberally to your whole face. I say it in every video because I absolutely believe that this stuff is amazing. Anywhere that you've applied a cream makeup to your skin, you're going to want to put this setting powder so that it doesn't rub off. It doesn't come off when you start to perspire. It's not going to rub off on your friends who give you a hug. It's really just going to keep your entire look in place for the whole day or night. And this is what we have so far. Then we're going to go back to that Revlon Colorstay palette with the dark blue, and we're going to apply that with the E.L.F. Professional eyeshadow brush just right around the creases of your nose, and then use a Sephora Pro Crease brush, and you're going to use this really fluffy brush to just blend away, and it's going to make it look like you've got some really good shadows going on around your nose. And don't be afraid to dab that brush back into the blue just a little bit. I did to put it around my mouth to just intensify the look a little bit. Then I'm using it on my eyes as well to just blend them in really well. And this is our finished look. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe.